Hey y'all, what's up? Thank y'all for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all pardon me for not being on camera. This is a relaxing type of day for me, you guys. So yeah, I'm here. It's me, it's Caramel. All right. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see. Let me get back to the screen here. Let's go back and see who's in here. I see my top flight mods in the building. What's up, KBR? What's up? What's up? Playtime. Thanks for being here. Erica Butler is here. Kim Swinson is here. Adrian Wiley's in the building. What's up? What's up? Bridget J is here. How you doing? How you doing? And everybody else joining. Thank y'all for coming in. Monica Gillespie, I see you, love. Thank you all for being here and everyone else still coming in. Okay. I see you, Kelly. I see you, Sandra Smith. I see you. I see you, Shirley Terry, Alan Ford. I see you, Faith. All right. This is not going to be a long video. It's kind of like a Sunday shenanigans poppy type of situation. All right. So we're going to drop some tea on you guys' lap, and you guys can do with it what you may. Thank you so much for being here. I see you, Lorraine, Tyler, Faith. I see you, Ronnie, Minky Finky. I see you. I see you, Charlene Haley. I see you, Dog Lady. Denise Slay. I see you. Vandy Tyson. Hi. Thanks for being here. Says, hey, Caramel. Hey, Henry Lee. Hey, Brown Eyes. April RN. Virgo. All right. April is here, honey. If y'all need a good RN, if y'all get to passing out up in the chat, y'all hit up April, okay? And she'll get you right. What's up, Felicia? I see you. Jones Lynn is in the building. Okay. I see you guys. Velma Sadler is here. Everybody signing on. I see Alice King. Let's jump on in. All right. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Hold up. Hold up. Why my thing changed like that? There we go. Supposed to be the caramel color, because y'all know this is caramel over here. All right, there we go. Let me get my, hold on. Okay, yep, we got that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my stuff together over here. All right, there we go. All right, let's get you down. Let me get some stuff set up here, y'all. My computer did like a little update last night, so I got stuff all over the place. But thank y'all for being here. I see you all. Let's go ahead and jump in, okay? All right, so you guys see my description where Marsau is confronting Martell about this live with Arionne, and y'all remember Shan, okay? Y'all remember that as well. Let's go ahead and get into the show. All right. So with the first hold on. Damn. All right, so the first clip I'm going to show is Martell. Martell is using Arionne a lot on Love and Marriage Huntsville because he's trying to get her on the show. We've already told you guys he pitched it on Kingdom Reigns Entertainment. They're not feeling Arionne being on the show. So I think he feels like if every other conversation that he mentions Arionne, y'all remember they were saying the side chick or the baby mama or her, that's how they referenced her in past seasons. This season, Martell is saying, and it's uncomfortable if you guys can see for the other cast where he is saying Arionne, he continues to say her name like he wants them to get comfortable with her being on the show and mentioning her so that she can become a full-time cast member. You remember I told you guys that Martell was asking OWN to pay Arionne $1 million to come on the show and tell her story, her life, which I feel like we already know. We don't give a hot boiling damn. But that is what's going on. Okay. So let's go ahead and play this clip so you guys can see it, and I'm going to talk about it. Let's get into it.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
If you're going to move in your house, but if y'all don't get married, anyway. That's my girl. You acting like Ken now. You've been hanging around Ken too long. Bro.
I'm trying to find out what's going on with her and Ken.
What you mean what's going on with her and Ken?
It's too much. It's a lot going on.
What you mean?
We had to take a break.
I'm sorry, say what?
I'm tired of this. You continuously embarrass me. She's always putting me in a mode to where I gotta be like, no, it ain't this. No, it ain't that. Like, she really needs help. I just know that we can't operate together.
I will always have the fear that this Martell, who you show me to be, more so than the friend you showed me to be, is that this is a guy that just takes shots at you when you're not looking for no reason. I don't want an apology. I don't want anything because you're going to backtrack.
So Marsau is pretty much saying to him, hey, I don't really trust you. You've apologized so many times, and then you go and do interviews. You go and say this, 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 and this. I feel like the bro code has been broken to where Martell feels like he's angry that Marsau and Maurice are still in their marriages and they still have everything that they had, knowing that they stepped out and maybe did some things as well, according to him and Arionne and other people. But Martell is upset that they've lost everything, well, that they still have everything and he don't. So he's lashing out as he always does, and they don't really trust him. And Marsau is like, look, I'll film with you to get my check, but I'm not really a fan of you, Martell, because you keep showing me who you are, and I don't even want an apology from you at this point because it's pointless. It's given that you apologize and then you go back and do worse. They like bro code. Like they enjoyed all hanging out together and going and doing their dirt behind the scenes, and everybody just keep their damn mouth shut. But Martell had to go out here and knock up Arionne, which then blew the cover off everybody's shit, because then he decided that he want to talk about their shit too. Once he got exposed, Martell is like the two robbers that broke into the bank, and then his ass get caught, and he said, come on out, man, they got us. No, they got you. But you want everybody else to get got because your ass got. That's what it's given. All right. So, and then y'all heard Trish saying that she and Ken had to take a pause in their relationship. Y'all remember when I kept doing the videos and showing you guys a little bit back, where you could kind of see that there was something different between Ken and Trish. Not that we care, but you could see then that they had some type of separation, or maybe he had, moved out for a little bit, or they had taken a little break in their relationship when, and I think it was around the time, it could have been around the time where the interview that went on with Carlos King, where they were upset or whatever and arguing. I think it was around that time. But let's continue because I got some other stuff I got to show y'all. All right, so I think Arionne is loving the crew. I think Arionne is loving the crew. It's weird to me, and I know Huntsville is not but so big, but it's weird energy when other people can tell you where the person that you call your girl is hanging out at, okay? Because this dude is supposed to be Ken's friend. He seems to know a little bit about Arionne, and this is weird. Let's get into it.
I'm hungry. I want to eat some coleslaw in the back of a Buick. Yeah.
So Marsau obviously is responding to Martell coming out and putting the pictures out about this guy who is alleged to have been Marsau's friend back in the day, who was also said to have smashed Tisha in the back of the Buick. Y'all remember when Martell took to his stories to post the pictures? He posted like 2 pictures, and one of the pictures Marsau was in with the same guy that was said that Tisha slept with in the back of a Buick. So now Marsau is trying to indirectly bring this conversation up, because he obviously feels a way about it. Didn't I tell y'all this season was going to primarily be about everything that was said and or done on social media? So they're regurgitating issues and drama from social media, which is the same thing that Marsau says that he hates and that they did not want to do on this season. Let's get into it.
A lot of coleslaw, a lot of sausage.
I know this right.
Put slaw all over my dog.
Martell don't like that, because y'all remember there was a whole rumor going around. Well, it wasn't a rumor, because shout out to Sunny. Sunny was saying that once she was a producer on one of the producers on the show, that there was almost a fight between Marsau and Martell because of a threesome, or not a threesome, but a train being ran on Arionne. And once it was mentioned by Marsau to Martell, Martell ran over and was trying to fight Marsau for bringing it up, okay? But it was a whole huge issue, and that's the same time that they said Arionne just busted up on set thinking that she was just going to record or film, and they had to shut production down because she wasn't supposed to be there. So let's
gave Arionne the nickname Coleslaw because she was a side chick. And so me saying that I want some coleslaw is trying to get under her skin. But it's so easy to do. I'm the kind of guy that fights gas with fire. I like, when you're upset with me, I like to make you more upset.
I feel like there's something else between y'all that's unspoken. What is going on?
That's why. Thank you, Will. That's what we're trying to
What's
get.
happening?
It's all out. Everybody.
I've been asking that for the past year.
What you asked is a fair question. How did we get here? Right. This is what I thought. When Scope broke up. Yeah,
but you can't even say it because you never saw that I had an issue with him, though, bro. You can't say that.
Why did he get bought out? That's not. What happened with the buyout then? Why did it even get there then?
Because that was the thing that we had mentioned in the first beginning. Marsau, again, he couldn't find no job. He got let go from the goddamn movie theater. He was a manager, and he couldn't find a job. And so therefore, I said, let's start this business together. I said,
pause. So Martell is saying Marsau got fired from the movie theater. Now, we already talked about this because I talked about it as well, because he was doing some inappropriate shit at the movie theater, okay, with the little white girl, because the girl's name is Lindsay. I got the picture of her. Okay, I ain't got to do no lying. I hope somebody say I'm lying. I'm going to put the fucking picture up here. Her name is Lindsay. Marsau is in a whole picture with this girl, okay? It was said that he was doing something inappropriate with the girl named Lindsay, the white girl, and it got found out about at his job, and he got fired. So he was having problems finding another job, which is how Melody and Martell came to get showed together, which then gave Marsau a job because he couldn't find a job nowhere. He wasn't hireable, which is so crazy. But the way he likes to talk, like he's just a shit like that, okay? So had he not had, had they not started Schultz back then and sold it to Marsau and Tisha, Marsau wouldn't have had a job. So, but look at how he answers this with Martell, because now he's embarrassed that Martell put him on blast. Let's go.
By the time the business get up, he can buy me out because I don't want to continue on in school.
That's not true. At the time that I worked at a movie theater, understand, I owned a 60-unit apartment complex, a 12-unit apartment complex.
Look how Maurice looking like, bitch, you lying. Because if you own all of these properties, then why the fuck did you need Martell to sell you guys and or create Schultz so that you would have a job? Maurice, no, he lying. Look how he looking. Like, oh God, here we go.
Complex, a 4-unit apartment complex, and like 10 homes. And I worked.
How the fuck you own 10 homes and you and Tisha needed to stay in Mel and Martell's townhome when y'all didn't have a place to fucking stay in season 1 and 2? Y'all hear the lies? This shit's so fucking crazy. How do you have 10 homes, but y'all don't have nowhere to stay, and Mel and Martell got to let y'all stay in their home, their townhome, to film on the show and also drive their cars because y'all cars were broken down. Y'all didn't have a place to get back and forth. So Mel and Martell was loaning you their vehicles to get back into, but y'all got all these properties.
To the movie theater.
It's just not adding up here on either side. There's nothing wrong with managing a movie theater. But at the same time, if you own all this freaking real estate that Marsau's saying he owned, then why would you even take the help from Martell? I don't know. They just keep going back and forth, and it's kind of hard to even get the truth.
Martell was genuinely concerned. And he's like, bro, what you gonna do? You got a wife and some kids, and you are going to work every day. What are you gonna do? Maybe we can do something. That's some friendly.
9 years ago, Martell and I decided we were going to go in business together called Scope. We were going to do residential and commercial construction. Things didn't go so well. We ended up going in different directions. And Martell was trying to sell it that he was doing me a favor by getting me into business with him. So what he's doing now is trying to rewrite history, because deep down, he's always thought that he was better than me.
The beef is very simple for me.
So that's your explanation, Marsau. That's your weak ass explanation, Marsau. Where are these 10 properties at right now? Where are these 10 properties that you said you own back in the day? 14-unit apartment building and another apartment building that has 6 units. Where are all these places? Because when you and Tisha were doing work on y'all house over there, why y'all didn't move into one of those units versus having to go out and rent a unit? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember when Marsau and Tisha said they were doing some renovating in the home that they're in right now? Why is it y'all had to go rent an apartment if you have all of these properties just sitting out there? Why is that? That's weird, right?
Martell got caught cheating, and then decides he's going to drag everyone else down. He continues to make bad decisions in his life.
Thank you for mentioning that too, Felicia, because in the Zen Garden case, when their assets and things were mentioned, why wasn't the 14 apartment building, why was that not mentioned? Why wasn't the 6 apartment building mentioned? Why wasn't all these other things mentioned that you said that you owned in that particular case? Were you guys withholding information in the Zen Garden case, maybe? I don't know.
And he blames others for his bad decisions, right?
Bro, no.
And so real
talk about the
problem is this, though. Martell always seen me as just not on the right level. And it's not until he starts seeing this start rising and him start falling that he wants to bring down. So he got so much to say. Well, they do this.
Bro, yes,
they
I'm
do
going
this. They do this.
You know you only got them continue
no
to
one else is
dead horses. Like
just
that, of course
talking.
I'm saying.
Notice when people are trying to tell the truth, then people try to overtalk. Martell do it too. When you try to tell the truth on Martell, Martell try to overtalk you. Now that Martell is feeling some very, I won't say embarrassing things about Marsau, because Marsau has built himself up. Y'all remember last season at Destiny's Madonna launch, relaunch or whatever. Y'all remember Marsau stood in Martell's face and said, I took your spot. You mad because I took your spot? I'm better than you. So in his mind, he feels like because Martell lost everything, and now that he and Tisha are still together and they're, steady trying to climb in business, that now he can use the I'm better than you. But then he wasn't counting on Martell telling his story that, hey, you out here couldn't even find a job. And if it weren't for me and Mel sticking our neck out, you still wouldn't be shit. So let's continue.
And no one ever said anything about him, and he cannot prove it. He can't say one thing.
It took me 4 or 5 years now.
On the 10th year anniversary, I made 2 jokes. They're busy. I said, well, Martell been a busy little bee. We're laughing about that.
Why y'all think that the Holtz wouldn't celebrate their 10 year?
Based on recent conversations, one of them has been a little busier than others.
You're so funny.
Somebody's been a little busy. And then
What
afterwards,
does that mean?
Martell's cheating. Martell came back and later said, well, that kind of disturbed me. I said, you know what? Y'all were making light of the situation, so I was making jokes of it. However, I wouldn't want you to do that to me. My bad. And I ain't said since then. But then he goes on interviews.
But Marsau, you can't go and be making jokes about a person's situation. And no, I'm not taking up for Martell. If y'all had this bro code to where y'all out doing the same shit, at the end of the day, you the last person need to be cracking jokes because the joke is also on you. If you out doing the same thing Martell is doing, then you can't be out saying, oh, he's a little busy bee, because your ass out here buzzing around too.
The national blogs and Marsau, and he's always got my name in his mouth.
I never showed I had a problem with Marsau. And the only reason I'm coming at him now, and now coming at Tisha, because of the lies they've been telling. And I'm like, bro, you gotta stop. You did a whole interview. What did you get for it?
Satisfaction?
You got them right.
That's what satisfies you.
Hey, hold on. Another thing with somebody that's your boy, and then when they come lying about some shit, hey,
so stop that thought. I'm not your boy.
This is just a waste of time.
Damn. So it's done. I wouldn't be your boy either if you did a whole fucking interview about me and brought up some side chick and telling all the business from bro code. I wouldn't be your boy either. So Martell obviously still thinks that they friends because they filming together and they around his ass like that. They with you, they around you because you a part of the storyline. They got to get their check. But he's letting Martell clearly know, hey, after this shit, nigga, don't be trying to call me. Don't come by the house. Don't be trying to ask, can we hang out? It's up and stuck. Like, hell no. After that fucking interview, it's a wrap.
Right now, they're just running around a mulberry bush.
I don't like liars.
I'll sound like the truth.
This is just like stupid at this point.
I bring forth facts.
That's not true.
It's not moving us forward. This is just mudslinging.
I don't lie about everything.
This is clown.
Let me point something out to you guys. Notice when Marsau and Martell get to arguing, Maurice will drop his head and shut the fuck up. Now, he gonna go into confessional and talk all that shit. Oh, we need to come together as one. He don't say shit because he don't want Martell to start, on his ass, okay? He don't want Martell to start telling his shit. So he just kind of bow out gracefully. Then he go into the confessional and talk, okay?
I'm returning fire now. Every time he says something, he's getting something back.
The girl that you was shitting your wife with, I brought her to the forefront.
How'd that work out for you?
I did an interview with her.
How'd that work out for you?
I don't know. You have not responded. You said you was going to shoot back. So where's your shot back? Because I got some So where's your shot back?
Hey, listen. All I want you to do.
Where's Tisha?
All I want you to do.
Where's Tisha?
All I want you to do
Where's
is
Tisha?
everything out there. Put that whole vagina on the table, baby.
No.
Put that whole thing out there.
Fire back.
Tap that thing.
You just said.
I'm not about to.
Hold on, bro.
No, I'm firing back the way I want to fire.
Oh my God. Neither of these guys are afraid to hit below the belt. I think each one of the guys are trying to outdo the other, and it's just getting out of hand.
I'm saying don't say about me.
I don't
about you. I don't do videos about you. Don't say nothing about me. No, I don't.
Marsau wants to get his jabs in. I think Martell wants to get his jabs in. And ultimately, there's egos at war right now. So the better solution may be just them two together. One-on-one, I think that might be better and more productive.
Can we do a respect from here on out? If you respect him, he'll respect you, and we don't have to worry about that no more.
He told me you don't respect me.
I get it, but just let it, is that possible?
I'm saying I have nothing to talk about Martell for. I don't need his name in my mouth at all. So keep my name out your mouth. I'm hungry. I want to eat some coleslaw in the back of a Buick.
All right, so I'm going to play it all the way through uninterrupt. Well, I'm going to have to stop it because I can't just do straight. But you guys get it. I'm going to stop it, but not too much, okay? So, because some of this shit y'all might have missed, all right?
Yeah.
A lot of coleslaw, a lot of sausage.
I know this right.
Put slaw all over my dog.
people gave Arionne the nickname Coleslaw because he was a side chick. And so me saying that I want some coleslaw is trying to get under his skin. But it's so easy to do. I'm the kind of guy that fights gas with fire. I like, when you're upset with me, I like to make you more upset.
I feel like there's something else between y'all that's
It's not. No, it's
unspoken.
not.
What is going on?
That's why. Thank you, Will. That's what we're trying to
What's
get.
happening?
It all out. Everybody.
Hey,
Get it all out.
I've been asking that for the past year.
What you asked is a fair question. How did we get here? Right. This is what I thought. When Scope broke up.
But you can't even say that because you never saw that I had an issue with him, though, bro. You can't say that.
Why did he get bought out?
That's not.
What happened with the buyout then? Why did it even get there then?
Because that was the thing that we had mentioned in the first beginning. Marsau, again, he couldn't find no job. He got let go.
That's how you know Martell telling the truth. Look at that facial expression. That's that motherfucker. No, you didn't get on national TV and do that shit.
Go from the goddamn movie theater. He was a manager and he couldn't find a job. And so therefore I said, let's start this business together. I said, by the time the business get up, he can buy me out because I don't want to continue on in Scope.
That's not true. At the time that I worked at a movie theater, understand, I owned a 60-unit apartment complex, a 12-unit apartment complex, a 4-unit apartment complex, and like 10 homes. And I worked at the movie theater.
It's just not adding up here on either side. There's nothing wrong with managing a movie theater. But at the same time, if you own all this freaking real estate that Marsau's saying he owned, then why would you even take the help from Martell? I don't know. They just keep going back and forth.
That's some equity for your ass. If you own all that property, all you had to do was go get you a little equity loan, and go and do what you needed to do. You ain't even have to fuck with Martell knowing he gonna tell all your damn business. But to say you couldn't get a job, that means you're not hireable. What the hell, Marsau? You must have been doing some real slimy shit over there at the movie theater. Putting some popcorn up in somebody's wok or something. I don't know. Let's see.
And it's kind of hard to even get the truth.
Martell was genuinely concerned. And he's like, bro, what you gonna do? You got a wife and some kids and you are going to work every day. What are you gonna do? Maybe we can do something. That's some friendly.
So Maurice, which is Marsau's brother, is confirming what Martell is saying. And of course, Marsau sitting there looking all crazy, like he didn't want the shit to be brought out on the show, but leave it to Martell. You know he's always on demon time and he's gonna spill your shit. Let's continue. Look at
9 years ago, Martell and I decided we were gonna go in business together called Scope. We were gonna do residential and commercial construction. Things didn't go so well. We ended up going in different directions. And Martell was trying to sell it that he was doing me a favor by getting me into business with him. So what he's doing now is trying to rewrite history because deep down, he's always thought that he was better than me.
The beef is very simple for me. Martell got caught cheating and the decides he's going to drag everyone else down. He continues to make bad decisions in his life. And he blames others for his bad decisions, right?
No.
And so
I gotta agree with you right there, Marsau. I'm not a Marsau fan, but I gotta agree with Marsau right there because that's exactly what Martell is doing. He's deflecting. He see them, they still got their shit, and he done lost everything. So it's now let me bring y'all down to my level. I'm at my lowest. Y'all got to get down here with me. That's his mentality.
Real talk about the problem is this though. Martell always seen me as just not on the right level. And it's not until he starts seeing this start rising and him start falling that he wants to bring down. So he got so much to say. Well, they do this.
Bro, yes,
they
I'm
do
going
this. They do this.
You know you only got them continue
no one
to
else is
dead horses. Like
just
that,
talking, and no one ever said anything about him, and he cannot prove it. He can't say one thing.
It took me
I made
4 or 5 years now.
On the 10th year anniversary,
bro.
I made 2 jokes. They're busy. I said, well, Martell been a busy little bee. We're laughing about that.
Why y'all think that the Holtz wouldn't celebrate their 10 year?
Based on recent conversations, one of us been a little busier than others.
You're so funny.
Somebody's been a little busy than me. And
Oh,
then
what
afterwards,
does that mean?
Martell's cheating. Martell came back and later said, well, you know, that kind of disturbed me. I said, you know what? Y'all were making light of the situation, so I was making jokes of it. However, I wouldn't have want you to do that to me. My bad. And I ain't said since then. But then he goes on interviews and national blogs and Maurice and Marsau, Marsau.
Shit about to go down.
Marsau. And he's always got my name in his mouth.
I never showed I had a problem with Marsau. And the only reason I'm coming at him now, and now coming at Tisha, because of the lies they've been telling. And I'm like, bro, you gotta stop. You did a whole interview. What'd you get for it?
Satisfaction?
You got them right.
That's what satisfies you.
Hey, hold on. Another thing with somebody that's your boy, and then when they come lying about some shit, hey,
so stop that thought. I'm not your boy.
This is just a waste of time. Right now, they're just running around a mulberry bush.
I don't like liars.
I'll sound like the truth.
This is just like stupid at this point.
I bring forth facts.
That's not true.
It's not moving us forward. This is just mudslinging.
I don't lie about everything.
This is clown.
I'm returning fire now. Every time he says something, he's getting something back.
The girl that you was
How'd
cheating
that
on your
work
wife
out
with,
for
I
you?
brought her to the forefront.
How'd that work out?
Ooh, not the girl you was cheating on your wife with. I brought it to the forefront. Ooh, not that Martell.
I did an interview with her.
How'd that work out for you?
I don't know. You have not
How'd that
responded. You
work out
said you
for
was
you?
going to shoot back.
How'd
So
that
where's
work
your
out for
shot
you?
back? Because I got some too. So where's your shot back?
Marceau says, how'd that work out for you? And Martell was like, yeah, and I got some more shit too. Ooh, does that mean he about to do a part 2 of an interview? I'm here for it.
Listen, all I want you to do,
Where's
all I
Tisha?
want you to do,
Where's Tisha?
all I want you to do
Where's
is
Tisha?
everything out there. Put that whole vagina on the table, baby.
No.
Put that whole thing out there.
Fire back.
Tap
Like you
that thing.
just said. You just said.
I'm not about to.
Hold on, bro.
No, I'm firing back the way I want to fire.
Oh my God. Neither of these guys are afraid to hit below the belt. I think each one of the guys are trying to outdo the other, and it's just getting out of hand.
I'm saying don't say about me.
Ken, I need you to shut your ass up, because don't you be doing the same thing with Marquez or Marquez. Don't you be going back and forth like that with Marquez. Now how you can see Martell and Marsau, how they going back and forth and how they wrong, and you don't see how you be wrong with you and Marquez. You in a whole marital situation with somebody else. Like, shut your ass up.
About you. I don't do videos about you. Don't say nothing about me. Hey, hold on.
Marsau wants to get his jabs in. I think Martell wants to get his jabs in. And ultimately, there's egos at war right now. So the better solution may be just them two together. One-on-one, I think that might be better and more productive.
Can we do a respect from here on out? If you respect him, he'll respect you, and we don't have to worry about that no more.
He told me you don't respect me.
I get it, but just let it. Is that possible?
I'm saying I have nothing to talk about Martell for. I don't need his name in my mouth at all. So keep my name out your mouth.
That interview really messed Marsau up. It really did. Because that pissed him off that Martell took it that low. Because like I said, at the time they were boys, and Martell had already done some shit back then, and Marsau forgave him. And then Martell goes and does this interview. But what triggered it was Tisha going on Carlos King's Messy Monday and then saying Martell like boys. Martell like boys. Martell was running around messing with boys in college and high school. So then, of course, you know, Martell's going to return the favor, and he's always got to outdo you with his comeback. And unfortunately, he did his fucking interview, which then told all the business, which then threw Maurice under the bus, which threw everybody under the bus. So it's kind of like up and stuck between him and Marsau now. I don't see them coming back from that. Hell, I don't want to fool with Martell either, because he's a dangerous person. When you piss Martell off, Martell goes for the jugular. And obviously that's what the hell has happened here. So let's move along, honey. Let's move along, baby. All right. So now with this next clip, because I'm just gonna be narrating some clips, and then I'm gonna show you guys some things, some receipts, some pictures that I have to kind of corroborate some things that Melody Cherie was saying she went through in the marriage. And of course, you guys also remember, unfortunate for me, y'all, we can't play anything from Original Straight No Chaser because she doesn't want us to play her stuff. But you guys do remember when the whole interview was out, she interviewed, and Original Straight No Chaser interviewed Arionne. Arionne was calling her on a very regular basis before they fell out. And she told Original Straight No Chaser that Martell slapped her. So I feel that during the time that she was saying that Martell slapped her was around this time, because we also heard that Arionne had like dug her nails and stuff into him because they had like some type of altercation that turned physical. Martell tried to get on live with Arionne to try to make her say, oh no, the shit never happened. But I got some battle wounds on Martell to kind of prove something happened. And that was around the same time that this alleged slap with Arionne, because she said it. Now that we've heard Melody come forward to say Martell punched her and all these other things, put a pow on her, that there was a lot of physical shit going on between them. Let's get into this, because I got to refresh you guys' memory. Arionne could not hardly look into the camera, and you can visibly see she has some swelling on the side of her face. All right, so let's get into this.
Had his attention.
And he what? Yeah, Paris got his attention. Well, you have a good day, Mr. Hope. Because
All right. Hey, you too. Hey, you making that money over there selling them clothes?
Huh?
You making that money over there selling them clothes?
that's all I'm focused on.
Can y'all see it on this side?
Y'all
Can y'all see on this side right here that her eye, around her eye area, her cheek area? Look at this side, how it's down. Look over here on this side, it's very swollen. Can y'all see that? Because see, you over here, you applauding him for rolling up on Melody, being verbally abusive and all the other shit that they've gone through in their marriage. But you over there, honey, with your head between the fucking washer and dryer too, it sounds like. And no, I'm not applauding any type of DV in any form or fashion, because I don't get down with that shit. But what I'm saying is I feel like Martell made her, and this is the first time that we ever saw them go live, which I thought was so weird, that he's never gone live to acknowledge her. But you all on here saying I love you and all this, which is what you guys know, that's what Arionne always wanted, some acknowledgement from Martell. Okay, y'all gonna see Knox in the video as well, or hear him, but she's always wanted some acknowledgement from Martell, and he's really never gave her that. So it's so weird around the same time that we hear that there was some type of physical altercation, and the police had to come to Arionne's home, and Martell could not be seen back over there for a certain amount of time because of alleged incident, because the neighbors called the police because there was some screaming or some loud whatever going on there. Now, they tried to say the shit didn't happen, but coincidentally, Arionne was made to move from that location and had to move someplace else. Okay. And I feel like it was because of that alleged incident. Let's go ahead and finish this. And y'all pay very close attention to her face. Okay?
I think pretty much you all right. I'm always all
Hey,
right.
what's up, son? Yes.
He see your Spider-Man
I don't see a Spider-Man.
no, but just Martell.
Oh, okay, son. And I see your Spider-Man. Yay.
So I feel Melody Cherie is not the only person that was dealing with some DV issues. Martell, like I said, I never put my hands on anyone. I never touched anyone. Well, why so Facebook?
Oh, Lil Maverick. People talking about some. His name is Maverick, not Holt. And they call him Holt over there.
Y'all see how she's keeping her head turned that way slightly, so you can't really see all the swelling on that side? Can y'all see that? She's not really looking into the camera. She keeps looking away, and she's keeping her head turned at a certain angle to where you can't really see a lot of the swelling.
That's my son.
Y'all see it there?
Yeah. Talk about your business again, Arionne. What you got? Let's sell it. Oh, see, I figured some had his attention.
And he what? Yeah, Paris got his attention. Well, you have a good day, Mr. Hope. Because
all right. Hey, you too. Hey, you making the money over there selling clothes?
All right, so we don't got to see no more. So y'all see that now? Y'all see that? You could visibly see her face is swollen. And that was around the same time that it was, she also did that interview with Original Straight No Chaser, and she admitted in that interview that Martell slapped her. Okay, she admitted that shit, and she was I'm talking about rambling, telling all their business. I think she and Martell was kind of in the outs during that time. Y'all know they break up the makeup, and when they were on the outs, that's when she would take to social media, her Instagram, put all those damn receipts up there, telling shit and going back and forth with him. Remember, she said that he called her like 60 or 80 times in one day, and she wound up having to block him, and then he started emailing her like excessively. That's the same shit that he was doing with Melody. When Melody was saying stop, calling her, stop harassing her, then he was trying to tap Melody's phone. So Martell really got some serious issues. Okay. All right. So let me show you guys, because I like to show you guys as I'm talking. I like to show you guys. So here Arionne is pretty much saying Martell is for the streets. But you're covering for him, and I feel like he's promised her fame, which is why she continues to cover for him. Okay. Let's get into it. Fair use, okay? Fair use. Let's get into it. Because this one, he done pissed her off, and now she telling his shit again.
Fuck Martell. Like, what is wrong with y'all? If I wanted to walk a straight and narrow path, I'll be wrong with y'all. If I wanted to walk a straight and narrow path, I'll be with Martell. Martell somewhere crying on live because I'm on live with my baby daddy, Paris daddy. Martell is for the streets. And this bitch sitting up here trying to be on live and justify the fact that her nigga cheating with whoever the fuck he cheating with. This bitch on live probably somewhere sad crying because her nigga ain't tell her the truth. And y'all still worried about Martell saying I'm 15% the whole time he's somewhere saying, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I love you. Fuck Martell. Like, what is wrong with y'all? If I wanted to walk a straight and narrow path, I'll be wrong with y'all.
She's saying there, fuck Martell. Fuck Martell. Oh, really? Well, why you down there at the courthouse with the nigga then? When he fighting with his ex-wife? Why you always in the middle of that shit? When you going through the same mess with him, all right? He done slapped you, allegedly. All right, so now let's go ahead and remind you guys what Melody says he did to her. Because then I'm going to show y'all these damn pictures that I got. Y'all going to be like, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And those were around the same time that this alleged attack went on. When they tried to cover the shit up. And Martell said, I was here. I was at the house. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, Martell. Maybe you were fighting with yourself.
What about the time when you punched me? What about that part? My address got released to the public by way of my children's father. So then I had to do a text. Hey, not sure if you're available or not, but this just happened. Is there any way, I'm afraid, is there any way that you can come to my house, sit out there, like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared, okay? That's how that happened. So in that whack-ass interview, are you sending my address because you sent a police report that had my address on it? But see, what you didn't do is show my report of that same day when you pulled that pow out on me and said that you would take me out and you already thought about it and decided you would. You ain't show that side of the police report, boo-boo? Because I got it. I've been quiet for a long time. My people have seen it. So for all the women who be on here caping and capping, why don't y'all get them some help? You love them that much. Why don't you do that? Because y'all weak hoes, that's why. And if you think I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. You want to show the report, the part of the report is, or the video of you recording me after you've done all this stupid shit to me and now I'm on your ass. You want to show that, or you took my money that you weren't supposed to take.
So it's given that Martell will put you in a situation where you got to react, and then he'll keep poking the bear and pushing you. And then when you finally get tired of him pushing you, and then you kind of fight back or defend yourself, then he press record so that he can have some leverage over you and make it seem like you're the person that's the abuser when it's really him. All right. That's a punk move. It's bullying in a way. It's giving bullying.
And then you want to pick up your phone and record. You want to show that part. But you don't want to tell all the other stuff. What about the time when you punched me? What about that part? Because I still got receipts for that too. So what's up? I am not in any shape, form, or fashion, covering, providing cover, trying to make you this, that, or the other in no shape, form, or fashion. What about the time?
All right, so y'all heard all of that, okay? Now, Martell tried to say that Melody was lying and said that the punch never happened. Now, for him to text her and say, I'm sorry for punching you, like, hello, Martell, like, did you or did you not? Because you did text her, and you text her, I'm sorry for doing it. So if you punched her, she obviously has the damn receipts because she posted them, okay? All right, so now let me go ahead and pull up these pictures that I have, and I've been sitting on them. I may have shared them before, I'm not sure. So these pictures are around the same time, okay, that Arionne and Martell had an alleged physical situation where they're saying the police had to be involved, okay? Arionne, they're saying Arionne had to go downtown, but she was under the name, her middle name and her last name, okay? Her middle name, what is Arionne? I forget her middle name. It wasn't under Arionne because she didn't want the blogs or anyone to know. She used her middle name and her last name, okay, to when she got locked up. So let's get into these pictures that I want to share with you guys of the battle wounds from Martell to show that there was some type of something going on. So Arionne at the time had nails. You guys see that? Arionne at the time had nails. And it said that she and Martell got into this physical situation and she was clawing the shit out of him. All right, let's go ahead. Y'all see his arms? Okay, I held on to these pictures for a minute. This is a little close up. All right, that's from fingernails. That's a deep cut where she was trying to get him up off her. But Martell loved to say, oh, I don't hit women. I don't put my hands on women. Well, Melody just came out to say that you punched her. That she also admitted that Martell slapped her too. So if you slap Melody, I know you slapped Arionne. I know you slapped the hell out of Arionne if you slapped Melody. I know you did. So these are some battle wounds from some alleged altercation between Martell and Arionne. All right, let me put some, because I got some more. Hold on. Y'all see it? Those are deep scratches. Like she's trying to get him up off her. Those are deep scratches. All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, I showed that one. Yeah, I sat on these. I told y'all I be having receipts and I sit on my shit for a minute. Sure do. All right, hold on. I think I got another one. This is him. I don't know if he meant to show these, but there's something in his hand right here. I don't know if she tried to poke him or something. I don't know. But he got a hole in his hand right there. Y'all see that? He got a hole in his hand right here. I don't know if she picked up something and tried to jab at his ass. But, and that's Martell. Mind you, this is the same video I just showed y'all where Arionne was there with her face swollen. Okay? It's the same video. Martell's laying back in the bed when he was just talking to Arionne and her face was swollen. You see his hand? I ain't gotta lie. You see his hand. There was a physical altercation allegedly that happened. But Martell then uses Arionne to cover for him. And the reason he's mad at Melody now is because Melody's like, I'm not getting ready to cover for you anymore. I'm getting ready to start telling stuff. So notice when Melody says, hey, what about that time you put a pow on me? What about that time you punched me? Then he go and say, I didn't do it. But then Melody shows the receipts where Martell is saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for punching you. I'm sorry for doing it. So why are you apologizing for something you say you didn't do? Whatever that is in the middle of his hand, it was something where she was trying to get up. It could be a pencil, a knife. I don't know what the fuck it is. A fork. I don't know. But that's a hole in his hand, which shows that there was something that happened. Okay. You see that there? Those are scratch wounds where she trying to get him the hell up off her. There's a closer look. You see that? There's marks, bruises. Y'all see that? They're like where a person was trying to maybe like hold his arm to like push him up off and digging the nails in. That's what it looks like. Do I gotta lie, y'all? When I tell y'all I be sitting on some shit, I had to go back. I said, let me go back and look at my little vault, baby, because I know I got the damn receipts for the pictures of the same alleged incident. But Arionne got your ass down there at the courthouse helping Martell harass and all this shit he was doing, Melody threatening her, and you going through the same shit. You doing interviews saying the nigga done slapped you. So how are you going up for that when you see what you see the person he is as well? You ain't no better. You ain't no better. It's right here in black and white. Like, damn. Pictures right here. Damn. Do I? Are we lying? Are we lying? Look at that. That shit recent. That's still bleeding. Y'all see that? That's the same shit. This nigga went to go film with all this shit on his arm. And he's sitting up there talking. I guess he forgot the shit was on his arm while he was filming. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. That's recent shit. That had just happened. And he went to go film that scene. Remember, he said, I was at work. Y'all remember the live when Arionne was in the video with him in the live? He said, I don't know why people would say that me and you were fighting and all this shit was going on between me and you. I don't even put my hands on women. I was over there filming a scene with the show. So the alleged incident had to have happened before, and then you ran to go film to, I guess, say just your alibi, but you forgot that this shit was on your arm, because when you put your arm up, it was a good old screenshot there. But you don't put your hands on women. How you get them scratches, Martell? Do you have a dog or something over there? Did you not feed your dog that day and your dog got hungry and attacked your ass? You got a pit bull or something over there? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm trying to get a nigga the benefit of the doubt. I'm just like, what y'all think? What do y'all think? This is him filming a whole scene. And this scene, I can tell you what the scene is, because I remember. This is the scene where he invited Marsau over to the house, sitting on that same gray couch that Melody had that lighter fluid and was getting ready to put on the chair because Martell stole that $17,000. I know the scene, like the back of my hand. Y'all see all these marks on his arm? Boom. Anybody got to lie. So, nigga, if you slap Mel, you definitely slapped Arionne. But you sat your ass on that live and you lied and said that you didn't touch her and that you never put your hands on women. But then you in text messages apologizing for slapping and punching and all these other things a woman. Did we prove our point? Did we prove our point? Let me put this one back up because that's a very clear picture. That's a whole bruise, scratch, deep scratches. That's deep scratches. I ain't gotta lie. We don't gotta do no lying. But I think I proved my point. You guys definitely go ahead and like the video. They said this is entertaining. I'm just saying. So Melody is not the only one, and I'm not taking up for Arionne, but when it comes to DV, I don't like the shit on no level. Whether it's to Arionne, I mean, I don't like her for the shit that she's done. Shout out to Drop the Mic, okay? Shout out to Drop the Mic, because that's where I saw this damn receipt. But look at that. Look how clear. That's a fresh wound. Y'all see this purple where somebody was holding on tight and digging their nails into the arm to maybe get them up off them. That's what it looks like. A hand, because it's a whole handprint like there, if you guys can see it. Again, shout out to Drop the Mic. A whole hand was wrapped around his wrist like they're trying to get him up off, and nails are being dug into the arm. That shit was fresh. And this nigga went and filmed a scene with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Somebody said braces marks. Could be. It could be bite marks. I don't know. But you can see right here where my mouse is, where it looked like some hands or something, like somebody's hands grabbing real tight to maybe try to get the person up off them. That's what it looks like, all right? And then maybe the fingernails came around and kind of dug up in there to kind of, for reinforcement. That's what it gives. Because Arionne did say on one of her other lives that if Martell put his hands on her, that she fight back. She said, I don't know what y'all talking about. I fight back. And Martell, he know better to put his hands on me because I'm going to fight back. So there you go. That's her fighting back, allegedly. Shit. That's her fighting back, allegedly. But that's a fresh wound. I know that. That's a fresh wound. Let me put the other one back up before we go. So y'all know we ain't doing no damn lying over here. I tell you that. We ain't doing no lying. Let me put this one up there. You see that? Again, shout out Drop the Mic. That's fresh. That one's bleeding. You can tell it just happened. Look at there. Look at there. A whole hole in your arm. I don't know what the hell they were fighting about that day. Allegedly. But some shit went down, okay? Some shit went down up over there. Because his ass then went right on over there to go film a scene with all that shit on his arm. And I think he might have forgot it was on there. But baby. So that what y'all think? What y'all think? We ain't gotta lie. We ain't gotta lie. Melody has already co-signed the fact that Martell was over there putting hands on her, jumping on her and doing shit to her, pulling out pows and threatening her. And now Arionne has also admitted on, and I wish I could play this shit, but original Straight No Chaser don't want you playing no shit, and she will strike you, okay? But she definitely admitted to original Straight No Chaser in a telephone conversation, because she was on that bitch for like an hour just ranting and ranting and ranting. And she said in that damn video that Martell slapped her. And it was around the same time that these damn pictures started circulating. Around the same time. And let me go back just so I can show y'all. So you won't say somebody making shit up. All right. Let's put this. I'm going to share right quick. We're not even going. Y'all just saw the bed Martell laying in. All right. Martell laid back on the bed. No damn shirt on. Okay. Y'all see that? That's the same setting that I just showed y'all where he had the hole in his hand. Same setting up top. Look at her face. And she kept looking the other way towards the wall like she didn't want that side of her face to be shown in the live. And this was the first live that he's ever done. But in this live, he was coaching her to say that he never put his hands on her. She kept saying, no, he never touched me. He never did his hair. But then you turn around and tell original Straight No Chaser that he slapped you. So which one is it, Arionne? Which one is it, boo? Child, I think is it not swollen? Is her face not swollen? It's visibly swollen. He had to slap the hell out of her. He really did. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly, because I wasn't there. But I know she did tell original Straight No Chaser that Martell slapped her. And she fell out with original Straight No Chaser for releasing some other secrets on her in conversations, because there were lots of conversations that she had, phone conversations where she would just call her and just tell her all her business with her and Martell. He was talked about the revenge piece situation, all of that. And original Straight No Chaser had all of that. And once she started revealing those conversations with Arionne, Arionne fell out with her and then decided she was gonna go live talking about fuck Original Straight No Chaser, not realizing that Original Straight No Chaser was gonna hop up in her damn comments and in her chat during her live, and then she stood there looking all scared. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. But that's it, and that's all for this video. I just wanted to show my pictures, honey, that I saved on that situation where and it just kind of falls into what Melody just revealed that was happening to her. And now we see that Arionne could possibly allegedly be going through the same shit. If he's slapping you, Melody said he slapped her. Melody said he punched her. He probably punched Arionne as well. But Arionne wants fame, and she gonna stick up under Martell because what else is she gonna do? He takes care of her. She don't have a job. She don't have a car. And that's how he want her. He want to keep her at a space where she needs him. She's staying in his house. So if she decides the next day that she don't want to fool with Martell, where she gonna live? Where she gonna go? She don't have a car. She won't have a roof over her head. He has her right where he want her. And that's how abusers do. They put you in a space where you need them. Right. Thank you, Tiffany Thomas. Nay, and nay. That was her in the video, honey. Nay this, nay that. Yes, she did. Nay this and nay that. She was calling the Original Straight No Chaser. Nay this, nay that. But yeah, that's girl, shut up. Like she was really laying on them lies. She was laying on them lies real thick. But I think I proved my point. Thank y'all for joining the live. All right. Thank you so much to my mods. Let me go ahead and thank y'all. Scorpion Miss, Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, Tyra. Thank y'all so much for modding and doing an awesome job. Thank you to all the content creators stopping by. You guys know who you are. Schoolboy, if you're here, Sunny Days, thank you. Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn, and Stu Queen B, Just a T, please. Thank you so much. If Deary Talk Show is in the bushes, thanks for being here. Chef Don, if you stop by, thanks as well. All right. I know there's a lot of people, and when I'm talking chat, I'm not looking at the chat. So if I missed your name, please let me know. Okay. Follow me, Black TV. Thanks for being here. That looks like a content creator as well. Thank you all for coming over. Caramelians as well. Thank y'all for coming over as well. Okay. Let's get on out of here. Please don't forget to like the video. Okay. Miss Didi is a new content creator. Thank you, Miss Didi, for stopping by as well. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. And until the next video.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 go.